Hey guys, John here for another little fireside chat. The footage that you saw just a second ago, Ann and I really like going around and finding like toy stores and game stores and looking around because, you know, we like role-playing games and Magic the Gathering, stuff like that. So we found this place called Toyland that's kind of like a big marketplace for toys and collectibles. It was pretty cool. It wasn't bad. It wasn't all too far from us. It's kind of like a poor man's version of Frankensons, but it's close and there's some pretty cool things there. Then we found this gaming store we'd never seen before called Side Quest. And they had a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff in it. And I just want to show this off. We bought this bad boy, this white dragon, because in our current D&D campaign that we're playing on Saturday nights or on Sunday nights, there's a white dragon involved. And so we saw this in Side Quest and we thought, okay, yeah, boy. Yeah, we thought, okay, we got to get that. So we got ahead and get that. But listen, I want to talk about this quickly. Forgive the smoke. Went to go see the new Olivia Wilde, Seth Rogen, Edward Norton, Penelope Cruz movie, The Invite. Now, I thought the previews for it looked really good. And then we started seeing, I think the critic rating and the audience rating are both 95% or something like that, at least the last time I saw it. And then a bunch of awards outlets are already saying it's going to be a Best Picture contender. So off we went to go see it with some friends of ours, this couple friends of ours, like, oh, you got to come see it with us. I'm now starting to think because they want to be swingers with us, but whatever. But I went to go see The Invite. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. First of all the performances all the way around were amazing. Olivia Wilde was amazing. I think Edward Norton might get a Best Supporting Actor nomination for this. Penelope Cruz might too. Seth Rogen is fantastic. He's just incredible. Like all the performances are so great. Basically, 99% of the movie all happens in one location, in one apartment. And they're aside from a couple of kids you see at the very, very, very beginning of the movie, there's only 4 people you ever see in the movie, right? It's a very small scale movie. Rashida Jones from Parks and Rec, who played Anne in Parks and Rec, she wrote it. Olivia Wilde directed it. It's fantastic. First of all, it was like Kevin Smith kind of dialogue, or like really rapid, snappy, hilarious dialogue. It had all the discomfort of a great episode of The Office. And yet at times it was really poignant and really made you think. And if you're married, like they set up marriage scenarios that are like, oh yeah, like you totally recognize a lot of that stuff in it. It was hilarious, thought-provoking, sexy. And also, how does Olivia Wilde, who is like one of the sexiest women in the world, like really authentically and very believably play this character who's like awkward and unsure of herself and yet she does it. And it's great. There are some lines in this movie too. I won't say any of them right now, but are going to be lines that I quote. I mean, a lot. I think for the rest of my life. There's just going to be some lines in it that I think are just brilliant and mesmerizing that I'm going to quote a lot. You've seen from the trailer, it's about this couple and they have another couple who are their neighbors over for dinner. And you find out the one couple are swingers and it creates for this awkward situation. But believe me, this sounds like it's just like a titillating comedy, kind of like on the scale of like a Joyride, which is like to me one of the funniest movies in the last 10 years. But this is a much deeper, introspective, while being equally as hilarious as Joyride. I cannot wait to go and watch this movie again. And I want to now bring other friends of mine to go see it just because it's absolute hilarity, but it's got just meaty performances, and I absolutely loved it, and I couldn't go without talking about it on this little episode of Fireside. So that's our Fireside Chat for tonight. I think we'll probably talk about the movie a little bit more on the John Campea Show tomorrow. And we just finished watching the new episode of Game of Thrones, so we'll probably talk a little bit about that too. Anyway, that'll do it for me for now, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.